back to another video. Today, Dad and I are going to explain why we use these tubs. We're going to show you how we inventory, separate, and sex all of our babies for the year. So to start, we use snap tubs that we put a little bit of water in so that they stay hydrated. They're able to shed easily, and it keeps bugs from laying, maggots and other kind of parasites from getting into their umbilical cords. So Dad and I are Dad's gonna sex, I will label, separate, and then at the end I will inventory everybody. So to start, this clutch, this is a hypo mosaic.
Male.
It's a hypomosaic male that is 66% T negative exantic.
See the scent glands? Instead of a hemipene sticking out, just that little tiny dot. That's a female scent gland.
I also put the hatch date, which these guys, or their lay date, which is 5/22, and then their hatch date, which is 4/23.
Which becomes their ID tag.
6/23.
Another male. Did you see how easy that was? Do that again. See hemipene coming up? You don't have to express both of them. If one pops out, there's two. This is a female. Another female. You see the two dots?
Yep. It's great.
You don't have to overpress them to express them.
He got his tail, but it wasn't.
One more hypo. And it's another female.
Does the sexing the snake hurt it at all?
No. Well, I guess it depends on who does it. Some people are afraid to do it because they're afraid of hurting the snake, so they don't push enough. But you have to push enough to express it. But to hurt the snake, you know you're obviously pushing so hard. It doesn't take hard. See, I'm like
you're just
gently,
using your fingertips.
yeah, and just gently rolling a little bit of pressure, like you're popping a zit, and then it'll express it. And see, that's a female. You can see the two little dots just barely lighten up.
Yep.
And that's blood pressure, which I'm not going to overdo it.
You said female, right?
Yeah.
And these are T negative Hibino mosaics, 66% exantic.
Yep. You see, she's a female. And I didn't even have to push on her hard. Like she's mad, so she's showing them. Pretty intense snakes.
Incredible.
And these aren't even the nice ones.
You guys have nicer ones?
Yep, you'll see. That's another female. Look how nice that is for a female.
Incredible.
That's clutch one. And I separate males and females into two different stacks. And we'll put these off to the side and start our next clutch.
These are pretty ones.
What do we got here?
This is our secret project that we call the Crayola. It's hyperexanthic lavender hyper E hypo mosaics, which makes albinos, and the color is insane. These are going to be the most colorful snakes on the planet.
You want EX or XE?
Yes. It's a female.
She's 66 mosaic.
Yes.
These are 520, 625.
This one is Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah, this little dude isn't going anywhere.
Ma'am?
Yet. I already looked. This one's HyperX mosaic. It's a male. Yep. He pooped right on his head. Look at the head pattern on that. That is insane. These are just Rexes. Female.
There's 66% hyper E mosaic. To female.
Yep. See that? It's his wiener. You only got to push one. You don't have to overdo it. Push both. It's another female.
What's that for odds? How's that for odds?
It's kind of surprising to get pairs like that. That's going to be extra females too, because that one's not going anywhere unless somebody gives me a Bitcoin. And they think I'm insane for that, but it's a Bitcoin.
There's two. And then the fun one.
This one should be about 2.
tubs that we separate them in, we use round tubs so they can't find a corner to wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and stress themselves. Water goes in the middle in a cup to where they can't flip it over completely. They can tip it, but they can't flip it over or get underneath it. Which one is this?
It's a jelly mosaic. It's a female. And it's just finishing shedding, which is another reason why we keep them in the water the way we do.
And her heads are 66. No, she is jelly.
She's 66 exantic. The other one. See how where it would be black, it's purple. And it's another girl. Wow. I bet you this one's a dude. I think this one is a peanut butter hypomosaic. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't produced one yet, but I think this is what it is.
And what are his heads going to be?
Exantic.
And it's a him.
I think so. Yeah.
Pretty ones are always boys.
Yeah, well, this one's a pretty one. There's a hypo jelly. And it's a boy. You see, if you look close at him, you can see behind the vent the dark purple.
Oh yeah.
So you can see through it. So sometimes it's not even necessary to express it.
And he's 66%.
Exantic. Mosaic. This is a mosaic. It's a girl.
And their heads are going to be 66%. No, it's het jelly.
It's het jelly. 66 exantic. Some people can't understand het jelly because they think that jelly can't het. But I have two males that produce peanut butters and T negatives from different females. So it obviously can het. And this is the second snake that I've had that's done this, where I get T negatives out of the same clutch. It's a male. I get T negatives, peanut butters, and jellies in the same clutches from different females. See how easy that was to see? This is a ghost. Het jelly.
There's the ghost.
I know that's rubbing some people wrong. That's okay. Oh, look at this. This looks like a pewter. Or an alabaster. This is an alabaster.
This was a male, right?
Yeah. This is peanut butter exantic hypo. This is a classic alabaster. So this again proves that that male throws both.
Boy or girl?
The girl. Isn't that exciting?
So what are you calling this one?
Pewter.
What are its heads?
Actually, it's alabaster.
That's
66 mosaic.
what it has in this one. Usually,
Oh, this is a big clutch. Wow, there's a lot in this clutch. This is a busy one. I'm going to start with the hypos.
where it's gonna be. At T negative, Xanthic mosaic. Really 66.
They're going to be 100% Xanthic. 100% mosaic. 66 T negative. Male.
36, 23. How many hypos? Got a couple.
You good? No. Next one's at normal.
So it's going to be 100% het. Hypo, Xanthic mosaic, 66 T negative.
Yes. This is just a normal. Normal little girl. Xanthic. Xanthic girl.
Hypo, mosaic, 66%. 36, 23. Girl.
Yep. This one's gonna be a ghost.
So it should be het, mosaic, 66 T negative.
Yep. Boy. It's fun learning all the new genes for all those people following along. I'm listening to myself going, female, hypo.
Hypo, mosaic, het, Xanthic, 66 T negative.
Yep.
It's a girl. Boy.
Go.
Got escapees.
They trying. Now this.
Right, it's an albescent.
It's an albescent, but one of them I saw shadow pattern of mosaic. It's not this one. This one's just albescent hat now.
So it'll be het.
See on the, you can almost see the dark purple in the hemipenes inside. You almost don't even have to press them.
So his heads will be
Mosaic.
just mosaic. It's 100%.
Yep.
Mosaic.
Yep. Hey. The boy. Ghost Mosaic. Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. Aw. I'll keep that one.
Whatever it's gonna be.
66 negative. I like that one. What do you want to name it? I'm keeping it.
I don't know, with the 141 you had last year. Santa Mosaic.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be head. Just
Boy.
hypo.
King of
Head hypo.
66
negative.
and hypo.
66 hypo. The others were head
No.
hypo. It's head hypo 66.
Yes.
It's so confusing. So, right.
Boy.
I'm not even. Two more. Switched them.
Just trying to get it all the way.
It's okay. I get it.
Like 20 more. Today.
21.
Today? What do you mean today?
We do this every day. Every day, every other day. What are you gonna do first so I can get ahead of you a little?
Well, these we can do last. These are from the Mosaic. Had Hyper-E Hybino at the top, the one you don't like, and then the Hyper-E Hybino. The big Hyper-E Hybino male. So these are all from the Hyper-E Hypo project. Hybino project, the schizophrenics. So everything will be.
So hypomosaics, just start with them and I'll follow from there. Hypomosaics will be.
If it's not a Hyper-E, it's head Hyper-E, and then there's nothing else. They're not a head for anything else.
So those are just mosaics, so it's not even hypomosaic.
Yes.
So just
These
mosaics.
are mosaics.
And then hyper-E.
Head Hyper-E. And then these are Hyper-E mosaics.
They're 100% hyper-E.
Yeah.
Mosaic. They're
Mosaics
nothing
first.
else. Yeah, just the mosaics first. They're gonna be just head hyper-E, right?
Female.
626.
Male. Male. Female. How's that? 2.2. Woo.
Gotcha.
Ah, these couple are pretty nice.
are all gonna be the same.
Hyper E, Hybenos, or Hyper E, Hypo mosaics. Male.
No pets on leash, right?
Yeah. Look how friendly. Male. They're all going to be males.
You jinx yourself.
No. Wait. No. It's a dude. That's a bigger house. I need the lid. Just give it to you so you go right now.
No, I just go with it. I get one right
That's a bunch of snakes. At least we have something to bring to Daytona. Welcome to Daytona. Except these. These aren't going to Daytona. Female. Male.
I'll just go through these real quick. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just on a motor.
male. Female.
Here. Oops.
She. Wow, that's good odds. You never get odds like that when you're making heads, male.
Jinx yourself.
You usually get all females or all males when you're making heads to do something. Wow, that's a big female. Wow. That's another dude. Well, look at that. One out of the whole thing, huh? Okay.
That's also why I put all of the males on the left side and all of the females on the right side. So as I'm going through labeling, I do everything
In
one
different
one.
stacks.
Males first, females second.
Hope you enjoyed that for the day. See you next time,
I'm not
guys.
done. I still gotta inventory everything.
Yeah, I'm out of here though.
Later, guys.
Bye.
So after we finish sexing and separating everybody, I go through and I go to my book, which I have labeled all the way through. I write their lay date and their hatch date down, and then I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna start at 40, and I'm gonna start with the males. I'm gonna do one clutch real quick. Start with 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, female, 46, 47, 48, 49. And then I go through write down all of my males. So my males are 40 through 45. My females are 46 through 49. And I will go through and write everybody's individual ID, and I do them back like a butterfly effect. So I will have, as I work down this way with, let's say these are all hypomosaics, and then hets, I'll do hets and hypomosaic, so I do opposite, so that way when I'm reading through and going through my list, everything is together. But now I'm going to go through and show you how I do it real fast.